Hello there, everybody. My name's Wolfyowns, talking to you from the future. Alright, so basically today there was a dev stream, and we are going to basically be talking about the dev stream like we always do, usually on Thursdays. So this is pretty much going to be another Dead by Daylight news video. We know how much we like those. I know how much you guys like those. So this one was actually pretty cool. It had some good stuff in it. It had some good news updates. It also had some bad news updates, I guess, for, you know, console players. I mean, I'm not a console player. I do own it for PS4, but I'm not really a console player main. PC Master Race, of course. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started by jumping into the first part of the dev stream. Hope you guys enjoy.
More explanations.
Okay, so first thing up there?
Yeah, I would like to show you an image right now. And that is because I'm very excited. We talked a little bit about what's coming, and I really don't know what else to say to this.
No?
So, thank you for showing that.
Get ready to print screen. Sorry, I'm late on the chat, but
Yeah.
still.
So yeah, that's an exciting little logo.
So we saw a lot of I don't know, theories.
Yeah,
on,
there was some very interesting
so maybe that's gonna help
thoughts
you
about this.
try to discover what's coming up.
Yeah. Or maybe it'll just induce even more confusion, which is absolutely fine. But we do have a clear title now.
Yes.
Woo, guys, that's some pretty awesome news right there. So basically, we just found out what the new DLC is, the new chapter, the next chapter. That is mind-blowing. So it is a lullaby for the dark. So that's really interesting to actually know what it's called, because knowing what the next chapter is called, that actually lets you know quite a bit. You'll probably get to know a little bit about the map. We did get a map there. If you actually look really closely, you can see a house. You can see like the forest in the background. So that's really cool. So we have a map set up, and then we also know it's a lullaby, which is usually for kids. So if you actually think about that, that actually gives you kind of an idea of what the killer is, or what the killer's gonna be. So think about that. It's a lullaby, and then the outline for the killer that we saw before, a few dev streams back, that gave us the outline of the killer, the silhouette, the shadowy figure, and it looks kind of like a sphinx, or like an Egypt thing, or it looks on the other end, it looks like a rabbit, like a bunny. So if you think about this, a lullaby, kids, toys, bunny. I mean, come on. The next killer, I'm pretty sure, has to be something with a bunny or something. That's going to be really cool. That's awesome. So I do have some bad news here. This is going to be the longest part about it. This is mostly bad news for the console players, but it is about skins, and it's going to be about all the skins that have came and gone, but I'll let the devs talk about it first. We'll talk about it afterwards.
The answers of the console players' questions.
Yeah.
On the list here.
Yeah.
So Matt, you're gonna take care of this.
Yeah, I'll answer a lot of the burning questions we have right now from the console players. Hopefully that information gets to them at some point. So
To you.
yeah. So first of all, the content that people have been wondering if it would get to console or not. So let me go through it. First of all, a lullaby for the dark. I don't know if you know about that. That's a new chapter coming for Dead by Daylight.
I think I heard
Maybe
about
you can
it.
put the thing up
Something
to remind
about
people. Yeah, that thing.
something about like a bunny.
Too much information already.
Wow, come on.
So this thing,
That-
which is a free chapter, is coming to console also. It'll not be at the same time as PC, but it's coming to console.
Down the
yeah.
line. Yeah.
Then Halloween, and I'm not listing those in order, in chronological order, by the way. I'm just listing them in the order they're written on my sheet. So Halloween is coming in August. We've already broadcast that to everybody. We made it clear. Halloween, Michael Myers, Laurie will come in August. the head case, the charity case, and the anniversary elements, all the elements from the anniversary will
Cosmetic
all
wise.
be available on console in time.
Some of them are not out on PC yet, so you can imagine
No,
that
obviously.
it's not coming next
But
week.
the head case and the anniversary
On
are on PC, and they're coming to console in the coming, I don't know, months. We don't know. And the charity case, which is not out on PC yet, but will be quickly, will also make its way to the console in time. PAX exclusives, and by that I mean the Dweird and Stash, the Chuckles, the Daddy Jake, the Science Fair Claudette, and Street Meg will not make it to console. Ever. They won't. And the Left Behind, so that means the outfits for the 4 characters, the character Bill, they will never make it to console. That is a certainty.
They're not
However,
making out. Okay.
they are not making it out of Steam.
That's yeah.
But right now on PC it's Steam only, but they're not making out of Steam. The one thing though is Bill's perks are obviously on console. There was a glitch at the beginning where those perks were only available through the Shrine. That has been patched a couple of days ago. So now these perks are, the icons are different, and obviously there's no mentions of Bill anywhere. However, these perks are available right now as general perks on console. So you can get them in any Blood Web. So there.
Yes.
Alrighty, so going over that again, actually, it's not that bad of news, because now that I think about it, because, like, the one thing you guys are going to miss out on is the Left 4 Dead DLC, where you get all those skins, and Bill. Those are pretty much the 2 things you guys are going to miss out on the most. So, now that I think about it, you guys aren't missing out a whole lot, because his perks are already teachables to everybody. Everyone gets them on console, so that's actually pretty good. You don't need to even level Bill to get Borrowed Time or Unbreakable, which are 2 really good perks. So, basically, you guys will not get any pack skins. You can't get those. And you can get pretty much everything else. The charity skins, all the other skins. So that's pretty cool. You guys are actually going to be able to get quite a bit there. So I'm pretty excited for you guys. That's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty exciting for me too, because like I said, I do own it for the PS4. So I am looking forward to that. That's going to be really awesome. What else? There was, oh, also, not Queen. If you were listening to that dev clip right there, were you guys listening? What did Not Queen say? She spilt the beans. She let something out. She let it slide. Ooh. She said the bunny killer. Oh, and then Matthew was just like, oh, that's too much. Like, oh, she let it slide. She messed up. Or she's trolling. Ooh, which one is she doing? Is she messed up or is she trolling? Now think about this. It's a lullaby, so I can actually see it being a bunny killer more than a Anubis killer right now. So that's going to be really cool. I'm really interested in what the killer is going to look like completely. Is it going to be like a complete bunny like look, or is it going to be someone like in a bunny outfit? That's going to make a big difference. So I'm really curious which one it is, and it's going to be really cool to see the bunny in Prestige 3 if it really is a bunny killer. That's going to be pretty sweet. I'm really curious what he looks like right now. I really want him to be a good killer and to look cool, because then I might play him a lot. I play the Doctor a lot. I play Trapper a lot. I play Myers a lot, because in my opinion, those 3 killers are really, really cool. Oh, and I also play Hag. But anyways, moving on to the next part, we have the workshop that's coming in. Now, this sounds really cool. I want you guys to listen to it first, and we'll talk about it after.
Go ahead.
So Michi is asking, is it possible to send you a cosmetic artwork for a specific killer so when you like it, you could implement it into the game? Yes. It is better to go through either Steam or Reddit, especially because there's a built-in system for people to upvote and make sure that it gets, seen. And if the community at large likes it and makes enough of a buzz, it's a good way for us to know that it's something that would be appreciated globally. However, we've had it in the past that someone made something so amazing that we had to put it in, and we bought it from them, and blah blah blah. And we're also at the same time right now working on workshop integration, so that we could have potentially the workshop up and running as a platform dedicated to that kind of thing. That will be very cool.
Okay, so basically what they're talking about here is that if you have a cool idea for a killer or a cool like skin or weapon created, like some people have in the past, actually a few weapons in the game right now, headpieces and skins and stuff like that are actually fan-made. The devs, as they just said right there, they bought them from the owners. So some of the things in-game are actually fan-made items, so that's actually pretty interesting. So if you have an idea, you can put it on Steam, you can put it on the Dead by Daylight community and then talk about it. It might get upvoted. If they really like it, they'll put it into the game, they'll buy it from you. So that's a really good way. And then they'll have a workshop coming out which will actually help with people who want to make their own skins. And as a reminder from last dev stream, the workshop will actually let you change your perk icons and colors and stuff. I cannot wait for the workshop. But anywho, moving on to the next parts, we have Survive with Friends against Killers. Survive with Friends is really strong. Of course, something needs to be done about this, so let's hear what the devs have to say first.
Deadly Vanitas is saying, any plans on playing a match against Survive with Friends, appealing for the killer, like something to compensate against the voice chat advantage? Yes, there are a few design ideas right now that are being considered. So I was talking to Dave about that a little bit earlier, and we want to find a good way of doing that. As you were saying also, we are right now changing a bit the rules of the game and how people are rewarded for their actions, so this is probably going to be folded in.
Okay, so it was kind of short. Of course, it wasn't that long. They really don't fully know what to do, but they do have ideas. Now, I want to talk about Survive with Friends against the killer right now myself. So basically, the thing is, Survive with Friends is really strong. Whether you want to admit it or not, it is really strong. 4 players on voice chats, on mics, everything, that's just really, really strong. So basically, if you have that, you have all kinds of things built in. You have you know where the killer is at all times. You know if he's chasing someone, so you have empathy. You have bond because you know where everyone is at all times. You have kindred, 'cause you know who's on gins, who's saving. Like Survival Friends is just really ridiculously strong, like really, really strong. So it's really hard for killers to do good. Usually when I play with Survival Friends, we usually get 3 or 4 of us out every game. Usually. So it's just really strong. Whether you guys want to admit it or not, it's just really strong. So killers do need something in favor of them when they're going up against a Survive with Friend team, because that's what most people actually play on here is Survive with Friends, because you want to play with your friends. I mean, why wouldn't you? So yeah, that's going to be talked about. They're going to do something about that. I kind of like that. That's a good idea. I'm not too concerned about it. I usually 4-man anyways, so anywho. Moving on to the next part of the stream, we have the ping indicator. Yes, we are going to get a ping indicator, but I'll let the devs tell you all about it.
We talked about MLG earlier, and earlier this week with the team, and we decided to introduce a ping indicator in game. So this is not for now. We need to scope it.
You would have noticed it.
Yeah, we need to scope it, we need to make it, fit into the UI, but it is something we are going to implement in the game. Another thing is, and another concern was blocking users, which we think we have a solution to, but we still need approval on different levels. So this I can't talk about right now, but as soon as I get an approval on the idea that we have, Steven talked to me about, then I can talk about it.
There we go.
You hear that? Hear that? A ping indicator. That's awesome. You know, a lot of people complain about the ping. They really want to know what can they do to know what the killer's ping is, besides spamming the XXXX in the chat. Sometimes it doesn't even work. Sometimes you're not really good at telling the difference. So it's a big deal to actually know what the killer's ping is, because if he has a really high ping, then you're going to be extremely laggy, and you don't want to play against that guy. Plus, they are talking about a blocking system where you'll be able to block a killer. So this is a little bit interesting. I'm actually really curious about what's going to happen with this whole part, because when you get to block a killer, you need to actually think. If you block every killer, you're not really going to get any games, so you can't block everyone. That'd be a really bad idea. But I am really interested in all this. This is actually really interesting. It actually really is good news, because a lot of people for the longest time have been wanting ping indicators. That's actually what a lot of people have been wanting. I want to know if my killer is laggy. If my killer has like 800 ping, I want to know. So then I know if I'm going to be skipping around the entire time and I can get a better killer. A block system would be good, because some people like to grief you or troll you. So yeah, that's all good. I like that. Anywho, moving on to the final part of the dev stream, where we talk about bugs and their idea and planning for bugs. So this is actually something that people want to know, so the devs have actually addressed it and are going to let us know.
Yep. Going back on the news?
Yes, okay, so the news. We showed a tease. That was a tease, although it's got a lot of information for a tease in there. So much more do you know now than you did earlier. Second thing, there are issues since Tuesday. We are well aware in connectivity, but also in loss of progress. And we're looking into that very, very seriously. As we said, it's not something we introduced. It doesn't really matter. We still need to fix it.
Yes.
But we are aware of it,
Exactly.
and we will make it better.
We are working really hard on bug fix.
Yeah.
That's all we can say. And no, we did not put the Survive with Friends fix on the back burner. That's not true.
No, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the Survival Friends fix is coming. It's not on a back burner like some people like to think, and they are trying their hardest to work on bugs. So, don't hate the devs too much. They do their best. Also, the no network connection has been a huge problem recently since the last patch, and it makes it really hard to get games in Survival Friends. This has also affected a plan that I've had this week. A lot of people still ask me, when are you going to do Survival Friends with fans? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do Kill Your Friends with your fans and stuff? When are you going to play with fans? Okay, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be recent, but with this internet connection error, this no network connection error, you can't play Survival Friends. I've spent 2 hours with people trying to get games, and literally we've only got 3 games in 2 hours. So I'm sorry, guys. It has to be put off. It has to be put off until it gets fixed. Until then, I can't do anything about it. It's on the dev side, so I'm really sorry, but that will be coming in the future. We just have to wait until they actually get this problem fixed. So that's going to be it for the dev stream. Going to the skins, I do have an exclusive skin giveaway for the items you see on the screen, and the Dweird and the Mustache Jake. Also, we do know the next chapter is the Lullaby the Lullaby for the Dark. This is actually going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this. I cannot wait. This should be out by the end of this month, or it should be out by the middle of next month. I cannot wait. I'm really excited for this. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing all of you guys in the next one. Peace!